from iFIBER Sports live broadcast of college basketball. I'm Sean Wells alongside Bob Kirkpatrick. Bob, today we have the Big Bend Lady Vikings taking on the Big Bend alumni team. It should be a fun match.
Yeah, it should be an interesting match. Some of these alumni haven't been out on the court for a couple of decades, so it should be interesting to watch and see what comes down here today, Sean.
Yeah, it looks like they only have about 7 or 8 players, so not a full roster, but they should be ready to compete.
You would think so, and it's for pride for sure out here for those gals here tonight. So.
Well, it should be a great match today. You're watching iFIBER Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFIBER Communications HD studio, this is iFIBER Sports.
Come down to the last few seconds. He shoots. He scores. They take the lead and the win.
Big Bend Lady Vikings taking on the Big Bend alumni team. Should be a fun match here from Vikings court. Julie Bonner is a sophomore for the Lady Vikings from South Jordan, Utah. She's having a great season so far for Coach Preston Wilkes. He's able to catch up with Julie Bonner on the sidelines. Julie Bonner is a sophomore point guard from South Jordan, Utah. She thinks her team's unity is key for their success.
I think we'll do really well. We've improved so much and we've really come together as a team. And I think that's what makes a successful team is unity.
Julie thinks teams should watch out for teammate Aubrey Vale, who's a difference maker on the court.
I think Aubrey Vale's got a good shot. She's very aggressive. She takes it in. She's got really good defense. Really good on the offensive boards and defensive boards. I think she's good.
Julie thinks her team has the talent to win a championship.
It's always a goal to win. So, yeah, it's an expectation of mine and the rest of our team.
Julie Bonner's not shy about her team's expectations, Bob. She thinks this Big Bend team can win the championship this season.
Well, you know, they've got the makings of a good club here this year, Sean. And, you know, just coming out of a tournament play and finished second there at the Winter Classic over at Skagit. Lost a close one to Everett a couple nights ago. But, yeah, they're ready to roll this year. Looking pretty good.
Off to a good start, getting ready for conference play. We have the Lady Vikings taking on the Big Bend alumni team. So we're going to take a quick break and be back for the start of your game.
My name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed metal and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Starting lineups getting underway for both teams. Again, it looks like a small roster out there for the alumni team, Bob.
Yeah, just a couple of subs out on the court, so starter's going to have to play well, I think.
Big Bend has their full team, and as you just mentioned, they had a nice outing at the Skagit Valley tournament just this past week.
Yeah, definitely took second at the tournament, and then Friday after the tournament, they dropped a close 66-63 game to Everett, but get a little break in between now and the start of the league opener at Yakima Valley College. So,
we talked about Julie Bonner, but Aubrey Vale's also been having a great season so far for the Lady Vikings.
She really has. She's averaging 16 points a game, 8 boards, and a couple of steals, and she was actually named the tournament's most valuable player at the Winter Classic.
So I'm sure we'll see a bunch of Aubrey Vale tonight. It looks like Brooke Bowers is back on the lineup too for Big Bend.
Yeah, and that's somebody that they're really going to need to get back in the swing of things as they open up league play. They've got 3 players right now in double figures, so getting her back is going to be big.
Starting lineups being announced for Big Bend. There's Aubrey Vale and Bob. She's a player that can go off anytime for 30, maybe even 40 points.
Yeah, everything really runs through her, and I know Coach Preston Wilkes is really impressed with her ability to lead the team out there on the floor.
And I know you've talked to Wilkes here before the game, and he's got to be pleased with his team's performance so far.
He definitely is, and like I said, he sees a lot of good things for the team. They've missed out on the playoffs the last couple of years, but they're psyched up and ready to go this year. Really think they have a contender.
Should be a great broadcast here. Again, I'm Sean Wells alongside Bob Kirkpatrick. We have Krista Clausen and Mike Kleins on our cameras. Nick White, our tech director, and Spencer King, our producer, back in the studio. Tip-off is ready here from Big Bend. Kenzie Winley will tip for the Lady Vikings. And Charlene Rios at the tip for the Alumni. She graduated in 1992.
Yeah, and the Alumni get the tip there.
Rios now has the ball. A nice pass inside.
A good cut across the lane by Tiffany Martinez. Just couldn't get the bucket to roll.
A fight for the rebound. That's going to stay with the Alumni.
Yeah, good hustle by both sides to start the ball game here, Sean.
Alumni trying to set some offense up. Kind of an off-balance shot, but it goes in.
Yeah. Swinimson for 2. We were struggling with that name earlier.
Swinimson gets the bucket for the Alumni. Lady Vikings passing it around a lot early, trying to set something up. There's Vale on the outside, and she hits it.
Not shy about putting it up from three-point range.
We said there she can put up 30 points plus a game. She has that kind of range, that kind of scoring mentality, but the Alumni get a quick bucket and take the lead.
Yeah, great pass from Rios to Martinez down low for the 2 points.
4-3, Alumni up on top just a minute into this first half of play. Here's a pass up top by the Lady Vikings. Julie Bonner setting up the offense.
The Alumni in a 2-3 zone there, it looks like.
A nice cut to the hoop. That one's just off the mark, but an offensive rebound. And that's going to be our first foul of the game.
You're trying to see who that's going against there. That's Tiffany Freitag with the foul.
Tiffany Freitag graduated in 1999. Picks up her first foul of the game. First free throw is up and good for Deanna Manning. And Bob, and that first game we covered, she impressed both of us.
Yeah, she's definitely a baller out there for sure.
A freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Big Ben gets the offensive rebound. There's Vale again on the outside, open, and she usually doesn't miss those. They get the offensive rebound.
Looks like we're going to have a turnover there going against the Lady Vikings.
Tied up here at 4-4. Just a minute and a half into this first half of play. Big Bend Lady Vikings taking on the Big Bend Alumni team.
Good ball movement really from the Alumni. Nice drive and pull-up shot. Real good.
A nice
Looks like that ball went out of bounds off the Vale.
We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back in just a bit.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Venza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local iFIBER Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance, we are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed metal and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Lady Vikings up 10-6 now on top of the alumni team. Alumni hanging in there, Bob.
They really are. They're looking pretty good out there, actually, Sean. Sure that doesn't make Coach Wilkes sit very easy, but, you know.
I'm sure he likes the competition, though. His players are playing tough out there. Vale has had quite a few buckets so far for Lady Vikings.
Yeah, a couple there by Bonner, so kind of trading buckets here.
First three throws off the mark. Some subs now for the alumni team.
Yeah, a host of them coming in. Gallup Smart's coming in. We've got Chelsea Miller into the ball game, and it looks like Liz Berman for the alumni.
Second free throw is off the mark as well, so we'll stay at 10-6. Lady Vikings on top of the alumni.
Brooks Bowers in for the first time. We haven't seen her play in a bit.
Yeah, again, she was a really good volleyball player for the Vikings, and double duty, not playing on the basketball team. I know she has a lot of potential. Coach Wilkes is pleased she decided to come out for the team minutes here.
Yeah, one of the star recruits of the team for sure. Turnover there from the alumni on a walk. Shelley inbound with the ball, and that's Julie Bonner pushing up the court for Lady Vikings.
Aubrey trying to set something up. Winley finds a cutting Bonner, who finds Bowers, and nice possession there by Big Ben.
It was good movement, but the revolt was there for the alumni. Doing a good job plugging up the middle, making them shot.
12-6 now. Lady Vikings up on top. Ball there, but able to keep her foot still. And a steal by the Vikings.
Yeah, just a little bit. Pass down low.
Bonner quickly pushing the ball up the court. Here's a shot three. That one's good.
Winley.
Mackenzie Winley, usually a post player for Big Ben, but has some range outside as well.
That was a pretty smooth J there.
15-6 now. Lady Vikings out on top. Alumni trying to stay in this one. A pass down low. That's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, it looks like Lady Vikings will have the possession arrow in their favor.
Six minutes into this first half of play, 15-6. Lady Vikings out on top. Pass inside by Brooke Bowers, off the mark, but touched off an alumni player.
Yeah, it looks like it might have went off of Rijos there. But yeah, good idea. Just couldn't connect up on the pass.
Julie Bonner controls the ball up top, gets it to Vale. Shelley has it, cuts down to the baseline. A nice pull-up jumper, in and out.
It just rims out. Looks like you're going to get a whistle against Vale on the reach there.
Yeah, Vale goes for the steal off the rebound, but a little too aggressive, gets called for her first foul.
Yeah, but you got to like the hustle. Just got to watch the reach.
15-6 still. Lady Vikings on top. Here's a chance for three, and it's good.
Downtown for Liz Bierman.
Liz Bierman gets her first bucket of the night, and that makes it 15-9. And a quick answer by Big Ben. Mackenzie Winley makes it 17-9 Lady Vikings.
Yeah, great pass down to her by Julie Bonner. The ball just jumps up over the rim and falls in.
A nice base move, post move down low by the alumni, but just couldn't get that one in. Vale quickly pushes the ball back up the court. Shelley has a shot from a mid-range shot there and hits it.
Nothing but net on that one. That was a good-looking shot there.
19-9, the Lady Vikings out on top.
Nice little roll of the hoop, but it wasn't picked up by the guard. Rio, strong move across the center of the key there, and she's fouled.
Looks like that's going to be called on Brooke Bowers.
That's her first one of the contest. Rios will be shooting 2 from the charity stripe for the alumni.
Again, Rios graduated in 1992.
You were just a youngster back then, weren't you, Sean?
1 year old. And she hits the first one, makes it 19-10.
All right. So that gets him back under double digits there.
Second one's up and a little too strong there.
Yeah, Julie Bonner with the rebound.
Aubrey Vale for 3. Usually doesn't miss those. Nice rebound by Rios. Alumni take the ball back up the court. That one's off the mark for Bierman. Bonner quickly pushes the ball up the floor. Has Elizabeth LaRue for 3. That one's off the front iron.
Good hustle by LaRue to get that rebound and keep it alive.
Riley Jamette took an extra step there, Bob.
Yep, just got a little anxious there. Had a clear lane to the bucket.
There's another sub for the alumni team. Kim Bluff Swinamson checks back in. A graduate of 2008.
Nice defense there by Brooke Bowers. Tapped the ball away and was able to avoid a foul.
And that's going to go out of bounds, and that's Lady Vikings basketball.
Stuck on 19-10 here for a second. Big Ben needs to get another bucket and get rolling.
Ref's going to talk this one over, make sure they have the right call.
Well, that's definitely the right thing to do. If you have a question in your mind, you need to ask for help.
And they're going to overturn the call. They're going to say alumni basketball.
Yeah, the lead official on the far side had a little bit better look at that one. That was a good call.
So alumni take back possession, down 9 points, 19-10 here in the first half of play. Alumni trying to set up some offense. Nice pass down low. And that bucket's good for number 32, Callie Turner-Schmaltz.
Yeah, nice looking move to the hoop, a good roll.
Nice pass by Aubrey Vale, finds Brooke Bowers for the bucket.
Yeah, nice looking play there. Kind of no-look little bounce pass there.
21-12, Lady Vikings out on top of the alumni. And a nice defense there by Elizabeth LaRue.
Yeah, got a hand on that one. .23 seconds on the shot clock.
Alumni go back inside, and they try to kick it back out to Bierman, but a little too much on that pass, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, not a smart pass on that play, but you're right, they found a little something that's working for them, getting that ball down low. You just got to get it in the hoop.
Elisa Hawks checks in for the Lady Vikings, her first appearance of on the day. Here's Riley Jamette for 3. Just off the mark. And that's going to be alumni basketball.
Yeah, just a little bit short there. Bounced off the rim. Nice effort there, too, down low by Brooke Bowers.
Alumni continue to look to go inside the paint. There's a nice feed to Bierman. Just misses the layup. A struggle for the ball. And that's Callie Schmaltz again with the rebound and the bucket.
Yeah, look what I found there. Up and in.
21-14 now, Lady Vikings on top.
Making a game out of it, Sean.
Here's Jamette. Had a chance for 3, passes it off to Vale, gets it to Bowers, and that's going to be a foul on Bierman.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a shooting foul. And Brooke will go to the line for 2.
Again, Brooke was injured the first few games of this season, so they have to be happy to have her back and healthy.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And this is a good game for her to kind of get back in the swing of things.
First free throw is off the mark. She'll shoot one more.
We got a late arriving alumni over there on the far end of the court. Have to catch up with her name here in a minute.
Second one's up and good. 22-14. Lady Vikings on top of the Alumni. 10 minutes left here in the first half of play.
It's a little closer than some people expected.
They give it back to Schmaltz down low. Fighting for a chance to get a shot off, and nice defense by Lady Vikings there.
Again, a physical player down low for the Alumni.
Hawks gets the bucket for the Lady Vikings. 24-14.
Yeah, good looking play there. Nice give and go.
There's a chance for three. That one's off the mark.
It's going to be a little bit of a push there, was that, on Miller for the Alumni? They're just going to call that out of bounds.
It looks like they're just going to say out of bounds there, but could have been called a push in the back.
Yeah, definitely got a push. Could have got away with one. Excuse me, I'll get the words out.
A pass to Vale. Gets it back to Brooke Bowers. Nice ball movement by Lady Vikings. LaRue with the jumper off the mark.
Strong board there by Roper for the Alumni.
Kind of a spin move trick shot there. It's off the mark, but here's a chance for three. Nice offensive board by Schmaltz. Bierman pulls up for the jumper, just off the front iron.
Yeah, Riley Jamette comes down with it for the Lady Vikings.
Jamette going coast to coast here and gets the layup.
All right, yeah, definitely. You got to follow through.
26-14, Lady Vikings now on top.
Boy, Vale and Schmaltz going at it down low again there.
That was a deep three chance by Heather Roper. That's a little short. A nice cut to the basket by Elizabeth LaRue.
Yeah, she went pretty hard to the floor there. You see a foul called actually on that. She went to the floor awfully hard. We got a lot of substitutions in here now for the Alumni.
Looks like Deanna Manning will check in for Lady Vikings, as well as Chelsea Baker.
And Tiffany Martinez back into the game for the Alumni. And got a new number out there, 14. Weren't able to associate a name with that yet.
A nice strip there by the Alumni.
Nice bounce pass by Baker.
A tough move by Manning, and she picks up the foul.
Yeah, good move to the hoop. Nice hard bounce pass down low by Baker. Couldn't come up with the bucket.
Deanna Manning playing for the Vikings.
First free throw's off the mark. Again, Manning, a freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. And she really impressed us in that first game we covered, Bob.
Yeah, she really was good. She's a little bit off her mark here today, but she's going to be real big for the program here.
Misses both those free throws. Alumni quickly take the ball back up the court.
Nice defense there by Manning.
Hawks with the steal, and she gets the layup. That doubles the score here, 28-14.
Yeah, it gives them the Lady Vikings some good breathing room here now. Good defense by LaRue. Steal there by Baker.
Chelsea Baker gets the steal, quickly pushes back up. Looking for Hawks, finds her. Manning calling for it down low, they feed it to her. And a nice strip there by the Alumni, but Manning gets it back, but turns it back over to the Alumni.
Burke Roper bringing the ball up court.
A nice drive by the Alumni there, just a little too strong on the shot. Hawks quickly pushes back up the floor. Feeds it to Baker, feeds it back to Manning. Just misses the layup, but a nice give and go feed there by the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, nice hustle there by Baker to run down the ball.
Pass back low to Deanna Manning. Feeds it to Baker. Just off the mark with the jump shot.
Yeah, a little strong off the inside of the rim there. Martinez with a pull-up.
Nice rebound by Riley Jeanette. Jeanette fakes the shot. Nice ball movement here by Lady Vikings. Baker drives it, but turns it back over to the Alumni.
And they're fortunate, actually, they didn't get whistled for 3 in the key there.
Alumni is going to take their first time out of the game. Lady Vikings on top, 28-14. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a bit.
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Venza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Martinez, her first.
Lady Vikings up on top of the Alumni, 28-14. 5 minutes left here in this first half of play. And Deanna May gets called for a travel there.
Yeah, just didn't have the ball on the floor, obviously, when she's moving, but surprised the play earlier. Chelsea Baker, nice move in the hoop. Clobbered.
Alumni are looking to set up some offense, down 14 points. A jump shot is off the mark. A nice rebound. And a foul on the Alumni.
Yeah, it's going to go against Tiffany Martinez. A little bit of a push there.
And she's a recent graduate. Just 2012 was when she last played for Big Bend.
Yeah, and she played her high school ball down in Othello. So she's a good player for them.
Lady Vikings looking to increase their lead. A jumper by Shelley's off the mark. A nice offensive board by Deanna Manning. And a nice bucket there by Kayla Jensen.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Up with the left hand on that side of the backboard.
Freshman from Perth, Idaho. Bierman with the underhand layup, and it's in.
Lady Vikings, good little finger bowl throw in.
In the Vikings, number 12, Julie Bonner. Number 33, Mackenzie Whitney. In for the Vikings, number 10, Aubrey Vale.
As a shooter, you want that ball right in the rhythm. That was a great pass and up and in. Nice.
Aubrey Vale gets the steal, quickly pushes back up the court, has Winley, gets it to her, gets the rebound, gets the bucket. 35-16 Lady Vikings.
Yeah, nice fast break there, and definitely see the difference between the ages here of the teams right at this moment. Lady Vikings blowing by us.
A nice step move there by Martinez. Makes it 35-18.
Yeah, nice bucket keeping in the ball game.
Shelley dribbles in, shoots over a couple defenders, but can't get it to roll in. A pull-up three by the Alumni. And Lucy Char hits that. Lady Vikings will take a timeout to think over a couple things, so we're going to take a quick break and be back in just a bit.
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
Lucy Char, next assistant coach for Big Ben, hits a big shot for the Alumni. Makes it 35-21, Lady Vikings on top. Just under 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Here's a kick out to Aubrey Vale. Finds Shelley, gets it back to Bonner. Lady Vikings trying to run some offense here and had Blowers down low but couldn't find her. And they turned that ball over.
Yeah, just wasn't expecting to be in that spot. Ball was out of bounds.
A feed down to Schmaltz. Alumni trying to get a good shot. And Rios finds one and makes it 35-23.
Yeah, kind of a dangerous pass across the key, but it worked out for him. Got away with the walk there a little bit, I think Baker did.
Bonner from down deep. That one's just off the mark, but Bob, the Alumni are hanging in this one.
Yeah, you got to hand it to him, only down by 12.
Heather Roper trying to get something going. An off-balance shot there, and it will be out of bounds on the Lady Vikings, so Alumni will keep possession.
Yeah, good hustle there by Bonner, just couldn't corral it in.
Rios from mid-range hits it. That makes it a 10-point game, 35-25.
Bad looking shot there, but a lot of the starters for the Lady Vikings are on the bench right now.
A couple back-to-back buckets by Rios. Again, a graduate of Big Ben from 1992. Still has game, Bob.
Yep.
Mackenzie Whitney from deep range there makes it 37-25.
Yeah, nice answer back there by the Lady Vikings.
And a quick turnover gets it right back to Lady Vikes.
Just a minute to go. The end of the first half of play here.
Vale finds Winley, pulls up from mid-range and gets the bucket, 39-25, Lady Vikings.
Yeah, call for that one. Nice turnaround jumper.
Alumni trying to keep this game in reach into halftime. Nice aggressive defense by the Lady Vikings there.
Yeah, good hustle there by Bauer. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 40 on the game clock.
They get the ball into Rios. Dribbles into the paint and pulls up, and a nice shot there. Rios is making some nice moves on the court.
Yeah, you gotta believe that was one of her favorite shots when she played full time.
A nice move by Winley. They can't stop her down low, Bob.
Yeah, she's a strong player out there.
41-27. Lady Vikings on top. And that's going to be a travel on Schmaltz.
Yep, you can't fault her effort. She was going hard to the hoops.
Just 13 seconds here, Bob. What do you call for Coach Wilkes?
I'd push the ball up court and get another bucket.
You look for a three, or you want to push inside to Winley?
Yeah, I'd like to see him go down low and make a statement here.
She was trying to go down low, Bob, but she stepped on the baseline. So Alumni will have it here with 3.5 seconds on the clock. A long pass to Roper, and that's picked off, and here's the shot. In and out, but Winley's there. No good. So we'll end the first half of play with the Lady Vikings out on top over the Alumni, 41-27. We're going to take a quick break and have your first half analysis.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Venza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
41-27. Lady Vikings on top of the Alumni here at halftime. Mackenzie Winley having a big game so far for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, pretty good first half, 13 points, a couple of rebounds. Aubrey Vale not having a bad outing also as well, 7 points.
And Charlene Rios is having a good game for the Alumni.
Yeah, definitely. We saw her score 6 of her 7 points in the paint there, so strong down low.
Strong, yeah, some down low, nice post moves by Rios. And this Alumni team, Bob, at times looked like they could have gotten a chance to be blown out, but they've stuck in there and hung tough with the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, you got to give them props for that. And I'm sure Coach Wilkes is kind of, geared it down maybe a little bit. Don't want any of his players getting hurt just before the start of the league play. But yeah, competitive ball game out here, really.
Alumni making this one a game, down by 14 here at half. Lady Vikings on top, 41-27. We're going to get a word from our sponsors and be back.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local iFIBER Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed, metal, and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Benza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Lady Vikings up 41-27 over the Alumni here at halftime. And Bob, it's always nice to have a tune-up game for the Lady Vikings right before the start of conference play, which is next week.
Yeah, definitely. This gives them kind of a, I don't know, I can't really gain a whole lot from this game, but what it does kind of give some of their starters maybe a little rest as they're rotating them in and out of this game. So yeah, it's going to be a good opener at YBCC for Big Bend.
And it's always good to have your past players. Lucy Char was a past assistant coach to come back and hang out in the gym, give your current Lady Vikings players some tips and pointers. And hey, the Alumni aren't playing too bad themselves.
No, they're holding their own out here, and you're right. Yeah, they all like to touch base with each other. Probably gives them a chance to all get caught up in what's been going on. And the Alumni looking pretty good.
So should we expect more of the same from the Lady Vikings here in the second half?
Well, 14-point lead here. It's going to be hard, I think, kind of for the Alumni to make that up. So I got to see maybe Preston Wilkes playing a little bit more of his bench players in the second half. Give him some good time out on the court.
We'll be see if Wilkes does go to his bench players, and of course the Alumni don't have that much depth on their team, so they could get a little more tired here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. It only came with 8 players. We had actually 9 late players straggle in, so yeah, it's definitely going to wear on in the second half.
Real quickly, iFIBER One Sports is a division of iFIBER Communications, home to the fastest internet in the state of Washington and always top 2 in the U.S. iFIBER One is also a premier provider of HDTV and digital phone service. If you'd like to upgrade your service, give us a call at the office. Our number is 754-2600. Again, 754-2600. I'm Sean Wells alongside Bob Kirkpatrick on the camera. We have Krista Clausen and Mike Kleins. Our tech director, Nick White, back in the studio, along with our producer, Spencer King. We're going to take another break and thank our sponsors and be back for your second half.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local iFIBER Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed, metal, and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Getting ready for our second half of play here from Big Bend. Lady Vikings taking on the Alumni, up 41-27 here at halftime. Mackenzie Winley had 13 points to lead all scorers in that first half. But Bob, both teams weren't shooting that effective.
No, not really. Alumni is at 34% right now, and Big Bend at 42, maybe close to 43. So yeah, a little trouble getting the ball in the hoop from the outside.
You know the Lady Vikings can get on fire though from 3-point range. If they see one go in, they could go off for a few.
Yeah, they're definitely not shy of putting that up from behind the 3-point range. They've done it all season long, and yeah, you'll continue to see those rain down, especially when big play picks up.
Both teams back on the court. Crowd's starting to fill in a little bit here at Big Bend.
Yeah, should be a good second game.
Rios passes it in to Lucy Char. Char with it back on top, feeds it down low to Schmaltz. Can't hit the bucket, but they'll keep possession.
Yeah, it looks like it went out of bounds there off of Windley.
Schmaltz gets it back to Char. Throws up a baseline jumper off the mark. Bonner quickly passes up to Vale. Finds Winley down low. Overshoots that one, but Shelley gets the offensive rebound.
Great hustle there with Shelley.
Bonner going for the back door there, just couldn't find her.
Yeah, good idea. Ball just went out of bounds off the leg of an Alumni player.
Aubrey Vale setting up the offense. Gets it to Bonner. And a steal by the Alumni.
Yeah, I think she was expecting Mackenzie, maybe Windley, to come up, cut across the key. It didn't happen.
Schmaltz aggressive down low. That one's just off the mark, and Deanna Manning gets the rebound.
Yeah, that was a strong move.
Nice bounce pass by Julie Bonner. Finds Vale just off the mark with the jumper. But that's going to be out of bounds, Alumni ball.
Yeah, it goes out of bounds off of Mackenzie Windley. She's lucky she didn't whistle for a push there.
Lucy Char taking over as point guard for the Alumni. Was an assistant coach from 2005 to 2012.
Yeah, so she knows the system here for sure, and she's having a pretty good game out there.
Bonner gets it back to Winley. Nice baseline run by Aubrey Vale. Winley.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Bonner has to shoot from distance, and she picks up a foul there. Foul on Schmaltz.
Yeah, she's going to go to the line for 2 shots there. Got her on the wrist.
Schmaltzer first.
First foul on Schmaltz, so Bonner will get a chance to shoot 2.
Yeah, first team foul for either in the second half here.
First free throw's up and off the mark. That one's good, makes it 42-27. That's our first half here, or first point of this second half. Lady Vikings up by 15.
Bonner with strong defense.
Aggressive defense by Julie Bonner. A nice pass up to Winley. Feeds it back to Manning. And there's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Schmaltz.
Yeah, maybe one extra pass there. Winley could have gone strong to the hoop and got that bucket, I think, or at least made it a shooting foul.
Second team foul of the half.
Shelley open for 3, and she hits that one.
Great inbound pass by Vale there to get it to her in the corner.
A wide open corner 3. She's not going to miss that.
Oh, that's a good looking shot.
45-27 now. Lady Vikings up over the Alumni. And a steal here for Lady Vikings. Aubrey Vale cutting to the basket. Gets the layup.
That's the biggest lead of the ball game here for the Lady Vikings.
Lady Vikings up by 20. Nice feed inside by Lucy Char, but the post player can't do anything with it. Vale quickly pushes back up. Nice move by Winley. And an even better offensive rebound by Manning.
Strong effort.
Winley thought about pulling up from 3. A baseline move by Aubrey Vale gets it back to Winley.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
That one's off the mark. Both teams fighting for the rebound. Alumni able to grab it.
Like both of them avoiding injury. Yep, they're back up and ready to go.
Nobody wants to see anyone get injured today.
No, not
That's
at
the
all.
last thing Coach Wilkes wants to see happen.
Another strong physical move down low there by Schmaltz, and I think Vale took an elbow in the mouth.
Alumni moving a little slower to start off this second half, Bob.
Yeah. Vale was all the way down at the end of the court. She didn't come down. She took a nice shot there to the mouth. Looks like she's okay, though.
Lady Vikings going to take a quick timeout, up 49-27 here. We'll be back in just a bit.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
(49-27) Lady Vikings up on top here in the second half. 16 minutes left to go. Riley Jemet checks back in for Lady Vikings.
Yeah, she's back in for first action of the second half here.
Lucy Char trying to feed down low, but aggressive defense by Lady Vikings there, Bob.
Yeah, good hustle there by Shelley. Couldn't run the ball down.
Alumni trying to get their first points of the second half. A feed down low to Char. Nice baseline pass. And that one's up and good. Tiffany Martinez.
Yeah, nice soft kiss off the glass there and in.
Graduated from Big Bend in 2012 from Othello High School.
Right, yeah. Great player for the Huskies down there.
Aggressive move by Deanna Manning. That's going to be a foul on the Alumni.
Yeah, I think it's going against Martinez there. Just got there a little bit late.
Foul Alumni, number 12, Tiffany Martinez, her third. Deanna Manning at the line for the Vikings.
Deanna Manning will shoot 2. Hits on the first one.
Big Bend hit the half-century mark here, really starting to open up the lead now.
Hits both free throws, makes it 51-29.
Backcourt pressure there by Bonner.
Nice strong move by the Alumni, and she'll pick up a foul.
Yeah, it looks like Bonner got her on the arm as she was going to the basket, so she'll be shooting two.
Julie Bonner, her first team foul of the half.
First foul on Julie Bonner.
Kim Swenson at the line for the Alumni.
Yeah, and first team foul in the half here for the Lady Vikings, so they're playing pretty clean out there today.
Swinemson hits the first free throw. She graduated from Big Bend in 2008. Second one's up and good. Cuts the lead back to 20, 51-31. Baseline jumper by Riley Jeanette. That's good.
Yeah, rattles in and falls through.
53-31. Char taking over as point guard for the Alumni, trying to get something going offensively. It's a nice cut, nice pass out for three. Too bad, that was a nice look there, Bob.
Yeah, that was a long distance shot there by Burke Roper. Just bounced off the front of the rim.
Looks like the Alumni will regain possession. Brooke Bowers checks in for Deanna Manning.
Good solid effort out there by Manning. Well-deserved rest.
Cutting Martinez called for it, gets it. Little floaters off the mark.
Yeah, nice box out on the rebound there by Shelley.
Nice pass up by Bonner, finds Brooke Bowers.
There you go.
Great vision there by Julie Bonner to find a cutting Bowers to the hoop. 55-31 now, Lady Vikings on top. Baseline jumper by Char. A little too strong there. Aubrey Vale quickly pushes back up. And too much on that pass.
Yeah, just a little bit long there for Shelley.
Some nice zip on that though.
Yeah, she had a wide open lane to the hoop there. It's too bad they didn't connect up.
(55-31). 6 minutes into the second half. Alumni still within reach if they can get a few buckets together.
Yeah, nice little turnaround shot there, just wouldn't drop.
Nice fake move there by Bonner. Aubrey Vale thought about pulling up there from.
Looked like she was going to let her fly.
3 feet behind the arc.
Yeah.
That jumper from the free throw line by Bowers just off the mark. And Alumni will take back ball.
Yeah, good hustle there by Shelley. Just couldn't quite grab the ball going out of bounds. So definitely an Alumni bringing it up court.
Another steal by Lady Vikings.
They got the numbers here, 3 on 2.
And a nice block there by
Swinemson. That is a tongue twister.
Shelley cuts the hoop, and that one's poked out by the Alumni defender.
No reset on the shot clock there. 17 seconds.
And some tough defense by the Alumni, but they'll get called for a foul there. Brooke Bowers will go back to the free throw line.
Yeah, looks like she'll be up there for 2 shots. That's the 4th team foul now on the Alumni here in the second half.
First one's off the mark. Schmaltz will check back in for the Alumni team. Lucy Char will get a breather.
Yeah, they rotating in pretty good there. I haven't seen Rijos out on the floor here yet. The second half.
A little extended breather.
Yeah.
Give Rios a ton of credit though. She graduated in 1992 and was the leading scorer for the Alumni team at halftime.
Yeah, she still is actually.
spin move there by Martinez.
Yeah, good looking move to the hoop there.
56-33 now. Big Ben, Lady Vikings on top. Make that 58-33. Brooke Bowers gets the bucket.
Yeah, 360 around the rim, drops through.
Feed down low to Martinez, who has a nice footwork in the paint.
They've really found a mismatch there with Martinez against Bonner. So
and a steal by the alumni, Bierman. 58-35.
Let's see if they go back to Martinez here with Bonner. Quite a height difference.
Martinez just shoots over the top of Bonner, but can't hit that one, but gets the ball back.
Well, they got lucky there because you never want to save the hoop under your opponent's baskets.
Bonner with a tough drive.
Can't get the roll there.
Bierman gets the rebound, pushes back up the floor. And a little jumper from 8 feet is good.
Yeah, nice little fake there and got their defender up in the air.
Swinimson. Charlie Jamette with the baseline jumper off the mark. Nice offensive board by Brooke Bowers.
Yeah, strong effort there.
Jamette, a tough drive. And that's going to be a foul on. Looks like Martinez will pick that one up.
Yeah, I think she got hit 4 times by 2 players on the way through.
Actually, they'll end up calling that one on Bierman. That's her third. First one's up and good for Jamette.
Good looking free throw shot. LaRue coming in now for Shelley. Chelsea Conklin Miller coming in also for the alumni. Liz Berman going to take a seat. Berman.
60-37, Lady Vikings up on top. 11 minutes left in this second half. Pump fake there.
Defense.
Tough defense for the Lady Vikings, not giving alumni much room here to create some offense. Jamette pushes back up the floor. And a nice fake pass outside, just misses the layup.
There's a strong effort there by Bowers, but can't get the roll either.
Nice feed inside to Schmaltz. Playing tough down there, but can't get that one in. Bonner grabs the board.
Yeah, tight quarters down there. I don't know how she threaded the needle on that pass.
Jamette with a nice cut on the baseline. Jumper's off the mark. And they're going to say Lady Viking keep possession off the foot of an alumni player.
Got a break there. Yeah, just kind of off the mark here. She's got that little signature, turnaround jumper there, but just can't quite find the iron. Or she's finding the iron, she can't find the net.
Hawks now in for Big Ben. Jamette pulls up from distance. That one's off the iron again. Winley had a foot on the baseline there. It will be alumni basketball.
Yeah, it was a good effort by her. Just unfortunately, she stepped on the line, like you said.
And a steal by the Lady Vikings. Aubrey Vale with an easy layup here. Makes it 62-37. Alumni now down by 25. Looks like LaRue will get her. That's going to be her first foul of the evening.
Yeah, she tried to fight through that screen there and kind of just pushed a little bit. And they whistled it on her.
Lucy Char back in the game for the alumni. Another steal for the Lady Vikings. Hawks, a nice bounce pass to Vale. And that layup is just off the mark.
Yeah, unfortunate there because
Hawks deserved the assist there, Bob.
yeah.
Great pass. Lucy Char tries to feed it Schmaltz down low, but passes off the mark.
4-on-2 Lady Vikings here.
Jeanette pulls up from 3. Again, off the iron. Gets her own rebound. That one doesn't fall.
She's pressing just a little bit too hard here.
Mackenzie Winley with the turnaround jumper. That one's good.
That one looks pretty smooth there at the free throw line.
Well, Bob, when you're a player like Jeanette, if you just see one of your shots go in, that can turn around your whole day.
Definitely. She's a shooter out there, and she's got to keep firing it up. She'll hit them.
64-37. Lady Vikings up over the Alumni team.
Screen up top there.
Lucy Char's going to get the and one.
Yeah. Didn't call it off the glass, but she'll take it.
Tough move. She'll get the bucket. 64-39 now.
Get a couple subs in now for the Lady Vikings.
Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Chelsea Baker in for the Lady Vikings. And
so they didn't have three-point lines back when you were playing, right, Bob?
No, yeah, they had them. Yeah, they had them, sir. Thank you very much. They weren't quite as far as the NBA, three-point range. So yeah.
That's going to be a kick ball.
Baker there, yeah.
Baker, so Lady Vikings will keep possession. Mackenzie Winley keeps adding to her point total.
I like that. 66-39 now. Big Bend up big. That's 17 points for Mackenzie.
Roper there. A nice shot for the Alumni team. Makes it 66-41.
Baker just a little short on that layup.
Nice feed by Lucy Char. Mid-range jumpers up, but off the mark there. Chelsea Baker with the rebound. Pulls up from about 14 feet. That one's off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Whitney. Nice effort, gets rewarded for it.
Yeah, interesting ball off the top of the backboard there. Usually out of bounds.
Nice defense by the Lady Vikings, not giving this Alumni team much room to create offense, but a nice cut inside, and they will draw a foul.
Yeah, that'll be Chelsea Conklin Miller going to the line for 2 shots there. Lady Vikings are taking this serious. You can see it in their eyes. It's not like they're just out there going through the motions.
Chelsea Conklin Miller.
Like we said earlier, they start conference play this next week. So Wilkes wants his ladies firing on all cylinders.
Yep, they definitely have to be.
That makes it 68-43. 7 minutes left here in the second half.
Miller's first 2 points of the ball game.
Kayla Jensen pulls up. One's off the mark.
Strong board there by Miller for the Alumni.
Schmaltz trying to feed the player, but that one's going to stay in bounds. Winley with a jumper. That one's off the mark.
LaRue with the ball. Nice rebound there.
And that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, just weren't on the same page there. Fortunately, she didn't get hurt going for that loose ball out of bounds there by the bleachers.
25-point lead still for the Lady Vikings, playing a very solid game. Having some trouble with not all their shots are falling in, but still up by 25, and a lot of subs getting a lot of great minutes.
42, Charlotte Rios.
Yeah, just Big Bend actually kind of needs to maybe hit some of their outside shots. I guess if that's the only observation I could make here today is they haven't been able to penetrate that zone defense, so they need to be pulling up and hitting some of their J's.
Here's LaRue from distance. That one's off the mark. And Alumni will get back possession.
Got just a little short on that one. Big lead for Big Bend though, 68-43.
Nice feed down low to Char. Gives it back to Schmaltz. Didn't notice Bob Rios has checked back in.
Yeah, that was actually a good play. You know, she hit the ball out of bounds off of Winley there, so that's a good play by Rios.
Rios calling for it, and that one's, she's able to actually grab that one back down. Nice effort. Pass out to Char for 3. Just off the mark.
With the tap to Jensen there.
Here's a baseline jumper for Baker. Again, off the iron.
Roper with the rebound for the Alumni, pushing the ball up the court.
Schmaltz still playing tough down low.
Yeah, it's getting a little physical out there. Yeah, strong move to the hoop.
These ex-players, Bob, once they get those shoes back on, it's go time. They have that motivation out there, that passion for the game of basketball.
Yeah, just a little out of control on some of them on the go time, but yeah, it's good effort from out there.
That basket's up and good, makes it 68-43. Or excuse me, 68-45. Nice effort by Manning. Good rebound by Martinez.
Yeah, good defense actually by the Alumni there. Made her adjust her shot. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of Manning, it looks like. And Alumni will maintain possession here.
Pass deflected by LaRue. Both teams still playing hard defense.
Yeah, she looks a little disappointed she didn't come up with that one.
And Char just throws that one out of bounds.
Yeah, an unforced error there by the Alumni.
A steal by Lucy Char. Cuts to the hoop. And she'll pick up a foul.
Yep, she'll go to the line for 2 shots there. Baker a little bit out of position on defense.
Number 3, Chelsea Baker, her first.
That's Baker's first foul this afternoon. First one's up and good for Lucy Char.
Yeah, it's a 16 foul on the Lady Vikings. One more, and the Alumni will be in the bonus.
Second one's no good. Nice feed down low by Baker. Hits Jensen.
Yeah, good looking effort there.
Makes it 70-46.
Wild shot there on the turnaround by Martinez. Been with the numbers, Lady Vikings.
Nice feed by Baker.
Char got away with the double dribble. Ref was smiling down a little bit. He knew he missed it, but no big deal. 70-46, Lady Vikings.
Manning gets the steal. Has LaRue up court. Finds her. And LaRue gets the bucket. Makes it 72-46.
Yeah, legs getting a little heavy on the Alumni there. Can't, not quite making it up and down the court as fast as they were.
Bierman has the ball down low. And that's going to be a foul on the Lady Vikings.
Foul line number 3, Chelsea Baker, her second.
Chelsea Baker with the foul. It's her second of the game.
One's off the mark for Bierman. Riley Jeanette will check back in for Coach Wilkes.
I think Baker's going to go out.
Second one's up and good, makes it 72-47. Just 3 minutes to go in this second half. Riley Jeanette for 3. That one's off the mark. She just hasn't had her usual shooting touch today, Bob.
No, just a little out of sync there.
Well, it's good to get one out of your system before conference play, right?
You bet, you bet. She'll be back with a vengeance here against YVCC.
Turnaround jumpers up and off, but Bierman gets the rebound. And a rebound by LaRue. 72-47, 2.5 minutes left in this second half. Hawks pulls up, that one's off the mark. Jeanette with the offensive rebound.
Yeah, and she's got a few boards out here today, so if she's not putting the ball in the hoop, she's pulling it off the hoop.
Hawks calling for it, hits the 3. That's a swish.
Boy, that was a straight line right in there.
Nice shot by Hawks. (75-47), just 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Rios fighting for that offensive rebound, but Lady Vikings will get back possession. Nice defense by the Alumni to get the ball back.
Yeah, nice little effort there by Bierman to tap that ball away.
Rios can't get that one to fall. Too bad there. Nice position down low.
4-on-1 Lady Vikings here.
Bierman just kicks that one away.
Hey.
She didn't have any defenders back to help her,
Yeah.
so hey, smart.
By yourself, yeah, use all your limbs there for sure.
Smart play by Bierman.
Yep.
75-47, just a minute and 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah, kick ball restarts the shot clock.
Bucket's good for Hawks.
Yeah, good drive to the hoop, nice left-handed layup.
She's had some nice plays in this game, Bob.
Yeah, and that's something that I'm sure Coach Wilkes was looking for. See what he's going to get out of some of his bench players, and they've turned in a pretty good ball game here.
Jeanette cuts hard to the hoop. Off the mark, but it's going to be a foul on the Alumni.
Yeah, just can't buy a bucket, but she'll go to the line for 2. She does have 6 points.
First free throw is no good. Second one's up and in. 78-47, just 50 seconds left. Another steal for Lady Vikings. Jeanette going coast to coast. She'll make that one. That's going to be 80 points now for the Lady Vikings.
That's Jeanette's 9th point in the ball game.
An off-balance jumper by Bierman. That one's off the mark. Martinez with the rebound. No good, but gets her own rebound. A foul on the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, great effort there by Martinez.
Foul on Vikings number 32, Deanna Manning, her first.
Manning is going
Tiffany
to
Martinez at the line.
pick up the foul. It's her first of the ball game.
First one's off the mark for Martinez. Can't hit a free throw there. Lady Vikings get the rebound. Hawks trying to get back up the court. Finds LaRue. Just 15 seconds left. 80-47. Looks like Lady Vikings might just hold this one out.
Yeah. Yep. Good ball game.
And they'll do just that. So that's going to be it here. Lady Vikings knock off the Big Bend alumni team 80-47. A nice performance. I'm sure Coach Wilkes is happy about that. So we're going to take a quick break and come back for our post-game wrap-up.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Benza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local iFIBER Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance, we are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed, metal, and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Are your kids rough on your furniture? Things looking a little run down? Then come to More Furniture in Ephrata and we can help get things back in order. We have all the top name brands made with strong quality support, including Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, because whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. The next time your furniture is in need of some replacing, stop into More Furniture in Ephrata, locally owned and trusted for over 100 years.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Lady Vikings knock off the alumni team 80-47. Just an all-around good performance by this Lady Viking squad.
Yeah, they both the teams actually look pretty good out here, and it's kind of what we expected, I think, a little bit, and good tune-up, like we were saying, for the start of league play next week for Lady Vikings.
Mackenzie Winley with 19 points, leading scorer for both teams. Really good performance by her.
Yeah, she definitely looked strong out there. You know, like I said, 19 points. She ended up with 3 boards, but still made a presence on the defensive end as well.
So just a really good performance by this Lady Vikings squad, getting a nice exhibition win over the Alumni team. Coming up next at 3:45, we'll have the Big Bend men's team taking on the Big Bend Alumni team. That should be a good one at 3:45. So for now, we're signing off. We'll check back with you later.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world,